Welcome to the second annual Rotary Night of Singing. My name is Matt Dean, and I'm the current president of the Rotary Club of Lawrence. And I want to personally thank you for coming to support not only the Rotary Club of Lawrence, but also your students and the music programs at their respective schools. Let's also thank Lawrence Middle School for allowing us to use their facility. The directors of each choir, as well as the students, have been working hard to create a performance that you and your families will remember for years to come. As you will note in your program, ticket proceeds sold by students goes to their choral program. And we also want to thank our sponsors, because without them this would not have been possible. We hope that this program continues to grow. The majority of this evening is an opportunity for your students to shine. I do want to take a few minutes to share with you about Rotary, because if y'all are anything like I was about 8 years ago, I'm there in the middle, although with a lot more hair on top and a lot less down low and maybe a little bit darker. I knew absolutely nothing about Rotary. And when I came to work here, and the late King Dixon actually came and invited me to come and join Rotary, and was actually my sponsor. I will say that this club has been instrumental in helping me connect with people throughout Lawrence County, both young and old. And next I'd like to share a video that's from Rotary International about who we are and what we do on a worldwide scale. When people ask us who we are, we tell them we're problem solvers, opportunity creators, community builders, and change makers. We are Rotary. Around the world, our network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, and leaders volunteer their skills, expertise, and resources to solve issues and address community needs. We are people of action. Join us, and together we can make an even greater impact. To find out how you can get involved, you can go to rotary.org/action. And if you want to find out about us locally, you can definitely find us on Facebook. Now that you know a little bit about our organization on a global level, let's zoom in on our region and our local club here at Lawrence. Will any Rotarians that are here, will y'all please stand or step inside? You know, we had a lot of people helping with tickets. So we've got a couple of people back in the back, and I think, thank y'all so much for coming. That way y'all can kind of know more than just me in regards to our community and who Rotarians are. And who we are is, we're a diverse group of approximately 50 members who come together every week. We range from our 20s to our almost 90s, and we've been around as a club for 100 years this fall. We learn about what's happening in our community as we have a different presenter each week. We connect with good friends and network on what we might be able to help each other with in the community, both professionally, personally, or volunteering to help others. You'll hear a little bit more about how we do that throughout the night. We also have great food. If you're going to have a great time of fellowship, you have to have food, right? See a few heads nodding. We're thankful to have a hometown chef from Great Court, not only as our caterer, but also as a member. We care about our community, and we want to make it a better place. And that's what brings us to tonight, and the importance of music for students and people in general. Across the globe, Rotary hosts various music events. And 2 years ago, that's why we wanted to start this program within the Lawrence community. As with anything else, COVID kind of put a little bit of a delay in that, but we're glad to be going again. We hope that you'll enjoy this evening as we highlight the importance of music and how Rotary helps make this world a better place. Without further ado, here's Hickory Tavern and Great Court-Owings Middle School Choirs with their director, Christopher Bishop.
Good everybody. I don't mean to scream at you, but I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So, before we start, I would invite anybody who wants to come kind of sit here in the lower section, because you can hear a little bit better down here. That's really all I had to say for right now. I hope you'll enjoy it. So, if you were wondering, your ears are not messed up. We were not singing in English there, so if you couldn't understand it, that's okay. We were, in fact, not singing words at all. They were just made up. The only actual word in there was tongo, which is a word from the Solomon Islands that means mangrove. The rest were just made up words to sing to each other while on a boat.
That was an excellent job. Let's give them another round of applause, please. As I mentioned earlier, Rotary continually works to help others throughout the world in a variety of ways. Why we do what we do, you might ask. Well, because we care. Rotary International has 7 areas of focus, and everything we do falls under one of these areas. Throughout the evening, we'll highlight several ways that we as Rotarians serve. You might notice that the one there in the middle, in regards to those areas of focus, is maternal and child health, and next to it is basic education and literacy. The program this evening can fit into both of those categories. Within our club, we partner in several ways with District 55 to help students. One of the main ways is through our literacy program. Every one of our presenters each week signs a book, and we then present that to a local elementary school. These are 2 great examples in the pictures, as we had Miss South Carolina come and speak a couple years ago and sign a book, and then the young man on the right was actually a Rotary exchange student from Europe. We'll actually hear a little bit more about Rotary Exchange after the high school group sings. We also read to students at Head Start. Before COVID, we did this in person, and since then we've adjusted and done recorded videos of reading books and singing songs. I will say, if you want some entertainment for yourself later, and you're one that's willing to go onto YouTube, you should definitely go look at Rotary Club of Lawrence, and you might see a couple of us singing, and possibly even a couple of us moving to the music. If you did not happen to look up those if you do happen to look up those videos, you'll quickly understand why our club isn't up here singing and these students are. We do have a couple of things I just want to mention in regards to the importance of music and why it's important to your students. One of those is it gives them a sense of achievement. You know, students who master even the smallest goal of music will be able to feel prouder of their achievement. Another is students stay engaged in school. An enjoyable subject like music can even keep kids interested and engaged in school so that maybe they want to hang around and do the things that they don't really enjoy. Looks like we're ready with our next group, patiently. This is Sanders and Lawrence Middle School choirs with their director, Rachel Bullock.
Hello and welcome. I am so glad to have you here at one of my home schools. Like you said, I teach at both Lawrence and Sanders Middle Schools. This is my 8th grade choir from both schools. We hope you enjoy our Princess and the Frog medley.
give them another round of applause. I can't imagine being a fly on the wall in Miss Bullock's class, I'll just say that. They have a great time, I can tell. After our last highlight, there may be a few students who might have benefited and seen us helping others within their schools. The next event, hopefully everyone here might know about. And if you don't, then we hope that you'll join us and join in on the fun this year. Every year we sell duck race tickets as a fundraiser to support charities both locally and internationally. And as you can see, we try to have as much fun as possible. This year will be our 22nd year of having this event, and we're excited to get our feet wet, literally, as we get in the little river and float several hundred ducks down the river. Don't forget to see us at Squealing on the Square, as we'll be selling tickets and having a fun time sharing Rotary with the community. These fundraisers allow us to do things like Rotary Night of Singing and other programs, and we always appreciate your support. A couple other notes in regards to the importance of music for students. It helps them be successful in society. Music is the fabric of our society, and music can shape abilities and character. Students learn pattern recognition, can develop their math and pattern recognition skills with the help of music education, and it offers repetition in a fun format. And it also helps them with fine-tuned auditory skills. Students who practice their music can have better auditory attention and pick out predictable patterns from surrounding noise. Looks like our high school group is ready. So without further ado, this is Lawrence District 55 High School Choir with their director, Mr. Ashley King.
Just as Mr. Bishop said, we're not trying to confuse you. I don't expect most of you knew what was being said. That's because that song originates from the country of Zambia. And quite simply, they were singing about anyone who sings with the Spirit has the right to be called a child of God. Our next song is based on a tune that most of you won't know it by this title. It's called London Derriere, and it's more famously known as Danny Boy. Danny Boy is the tale of a father who is sending his third son off to war, the first two who he has already lost. And our last song before we have everyone join us is a combination of a few songs some of you may have heard. I don't want to spoil it, but it's probably a little bit different than what you have heard it before.
Let's give them one more round of applause, please. All right, so given that last group that performed was the high school group, I want to just highlight a couple of different programs that we support in regards to high school students. And maybe this is something that your middle school student or a current high school student might be interested in the future. The first of those is Rotary Youth Exchange. And this is a year-long or a shorter-term exchange program that's to another country. We have sent students 2 other countries, and we've also hosted students here. So if that's something that you or your student might be interested in, then definitely feel free to reach out. Another program is called Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. And this actually is something that we recommend local students, and we actually cover the cost for students to go to this event. Rising 10th and 11th grade students are able to attend, and it's an excellent leadership program. It's actually offered worldwide. In our district, Erskine College, which happens to be my alma mater, actually hosts that. And not only do the students get to attend a week-long program at no cost, but they also get a scholarship from Erskine if they do decide to attend there. Rotary Club of Lawrence typically sponsors 2 students to attend this each year. Next is Rotary Top 10. Top 10 students in each class at Lawrence District 55. The students and 2 guests, they're actually invited to a special Rotary meeting where we honor their hard work and dedication to their studies. Our program this year will actually be on May 18th, and hopefully some of you or your student will be honored. Last but certainly not least, this is not something that we actually partner with the high school, but that we do partner with the school in Lawrence District 55, and that is our backpack program. And with this program, it's our largest community local program that we participate in. We actually send 50 meals every week home with E.B. Moore students every weekend. And as many of you know, a lot of groceries have certainly increased in recent years. And not only has our club members stepped up, but the community has as well. And we've actually been able to grow the number of meals that we provide over the last couple of years. And we even have some potential for the next couple of years for us to increase that even more. Are we close? Oh, wow. All right, so I do have a couple that I wanted to point out, because if y'all noticed, in regards to our importance of music, just why music's important. Students can learn teamwork, and it took a little teamwork for all of y'all to get up on that stage. That was my one concern about how long I was going to have to, not really kill time, but y'all know what I mean, talk about who knows what, while y'all got up there. But great job. Many music programs really do require teamwork. And with that, you learn to be able to work well together, and it builds camaraderie. And music can also develop critical thinking. Music education can help students solve problems by thinking outside of the box. As parents, sometimes maybe a little bit too much thinking outside of the box, right? And realizing that sometimes, but not always, there might be more than one way that's the right answer. All right, so next, the mass choir. You ready? Yep. All right. Great job. One more round of applause, please. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out tonight, supporting your students, your choral programs, your schools, the Rotary Club. Thank y'all so much for coming. And I just want to encourage each and every one of y'all. I know, being a parent myself of 4 teenagers right now, things sometimes are a little bit hard for y'all and for y'all, right? Okay? So y'all, both sides, remember that when you're going through your day-to-day. But I want to encourage y'all, continue to encourage your students. It means a lot for y'all to be here and support them, whether they say it or not. All those personalities are very different, especially if you got multiple in the house. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay? So continue to encourage them, help them to pursue the correct dreams that they have, and give them guidance and support. Again, thank you. Appreciate it. And thank y'all so much for coming, and looking forward to next year. See y'all at Court-Owings Square in the Cup Race.